how to steam a dent out.
Okay, first things first. The only dents that you can steam out are the ones that are just kind of dings in the stock. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but as long as it's just pushed in, it's like you took your finger and pressed real hard and pressed the dent into it. If you got one that's got a split in the middle of it, or the wood's cracked, or the wood's cut, you can't raise the grain because the grains are no longer connected. They're split, so they can't come up. If they're just bumped in, they will pop back up. So what you do is you just take you can just use your dirty water here, it doesn't matter.
It's right there.
It's right there.
Okay.
Alright, you just take a wet rag, put it right over the spot you're going to do. You take your iron. Probably shouldn't be doing this with wet gloves, but you know, water and electricity don't mix well. So make sure you know where it's at. And then you just press it down and you just steam it for, 10-15 seconds. See how it's coming along. Do it some more. Normally boiling is the easiest way to do this because it'll bring out all the dents at one time that'll come out. But since you can't fit a stock like this in a Dutch oven or stock pot or whatever you want to call it, it's kind of trivial to try to do that with. So you just keep on doing this till the dent comes out. Sometimes it'll take a while depending on how deep it is. The ones right near the surface, they'll usually pop right up. Not a whole lot to it. See, that one's already starting to come up pretty good right there. You want to keep this wet. You don't want the wood to dry out too much.
You can tell when it starts to come up pretty good. It's coming up pretty good right now.
If it comes up, above the surface, that's not a problem because you'll just be sanding it down anyways. So it's coming up pretty good. This is another method to get some more of that stain and the oils and whatnot out. You pretty much got most of it out with the crud cutter and the baking soda. But when you steam it like this, you steam it just till you get the moisture out of the cloth there for the most part. Just move on down. Just the whole length of the stock. This is the same thing that would happen if you were boiling the entire stock. What it would do is, the hot water would draw all that oil and crap out. And it would also bring the dents out all at the same time instead of having to do it like this. This is, like I said, it's pretty tedious. So you just move on down the line. Now, the wood should be pretty well dry for the most part. See, sucked a lot of that moisture out of it. Just like over here, see where it's drying up some. So you've got some dark spots right here that weren't steamed. And there's still some of that stain left on it. You can just steam that out. And once the stock starts drying up, you can easily see those places. You can just take your rag, go right over them, and just steam all that crap on out of there. But for the most part, when you sand it down, you're going to sand off that very top layer of soot and crap, and leftover stain. So it'll draw it on out of there. Not a problem.
Okay.
Okay, well this is a little bit dry here, so you can see, what the wood looks like after it's been stripped down. Still some gouges and stuff in there that wouldn't come out, but for the most part, you've got a nice palette to work with. But once you can let this thing dry for at least a day, I usually let mine dry for about 48 hours. You can start sanding it down and get it down to a nice smooth finish, and you can start staining it. What I normally do is I'll start with 150 grit, and then I'll go up to 220 grit, and then I'll go up to 320 grit. It's a little excessive, but that 320 grit really gets it nice and smooth like a baby's bottom.
All right, and then we're going to move on to doing that next week, right?
Next week.
All right. So y'all stay tuned, and we're going to roll on, and we're going to get, we've already got the, I got another video I got to make on the bluing that I'm doing for it, but we're almost done here, so stay tuned.